The U.S. Army has finalized a deal to bring Israel's famed Iron Dome defense system to the United States. The idea is to utilize Iron Dome to protect against cruise missiles. Iron Dome reportedly beat other short-range air defense systems in a review conducted by the Pentagon. As per reports, two options have been evaluated apart from Iron Dome. First is the National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, NASAMS. This is a joint effort between America's Raytheon and Norway's Kongsberg. Second is the upgraded variant of Multi-Mission Launcher, MML. It's still in the works. It's been reported by Inside Defense that U.S. Army's top procurement official, Bruce Jette, had earlier sent details to members of Congress for consideration. The Times of Israel had quoted Jette saying, "We want to have some things in place that provide us some immediate protection. So what that's going to do is we're going to look at things that are readily available." Currently, 2 Iron Dome batteries will be acquired for an estimated price of $373 million as part of U.S. Army's Indirect Fires Protection Capability (IFPC) program. The program aims to deploy a solution to protect against enemy missiles, rockets, drones, and artillery. Daryl Youngman, Deputy Director of the Air and Missile Defense Cross-Functional Team, told Defense News earlier, "We're conducting analysis and experimentation for enduring IFPC. So that includes some engineering-level analysis and simulations to determine the performance of multiple options, including Iron Dome or pieces of Iron Dome, and then how we integrate all that into the Integrated Air and Missile Defense System." It's important to note that $1.7 billion has been set aside for this program, and if the system is found to be effective in the American context, more batteries will be purchased. In this video, Defense Updates reports on the U.S. acquiring Israel's Iron Dome. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank or aircraft and 3 days of premium account. Russia and China have invested a lot of effort in cruise missile technology and are at par or even a step ahead in some aspect when compared to America in this field. Cruise missile technology is also proliferating to many other countries too, and is getting cheaper and cheaper by the day. Even technologically less advanced nations like Iran are developing cruise missiles. The U.S. Army, as well as Congress, is well aware of the threat from short as well as long-range cruise missiles. This has been underlined in the U.S. National Defense Strategy, which was released in January of 2018 by the Pentagon. Further, in the Annual Defense Policy Bill for the 2019 fiscal year, Congress made it legally binding for the U.S. to have 2 batteries of an air defense system dedicated for protection against cruise missiles. These are to be made operational by 2020. In the 1990s, Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, fired rockets into the northern part of Israel. This established a need for a system which could counter this threat. During the 2006 Second Lebanon War, the situation worsened. Hezbollah fired approximately 4,000 rockets, mostly the short-range Katyusha. The main targets of these rockets were the northern part of Israel, including Haifa, the country's third-largest city. The rocket onslaught resulted in deaths of 44 Israeli civilians. Not only this, approximately 250,000 Israeli citizens had to be evacuated, and an estimated 1 million Israelis were confined in or near bomb shelters during the assault. In the period between 2000 and 2008, 8,000 projectiles were launched in the southern part of Israel, mainly by Hamas. It's estimated that 50% of these were rockets and the other 50% were mortar bombs. The rockets were mostly NASAMS, launched by 122mm Grad launchers from Gaza Strip. The Qassam has a longer range than previous rockets, and almost 1 million civilians were within its range. These increased Israel's determination to find a solution to this security challenge. In 2007, after a lot of evaluations, Israel's defense minister, Amir Peretz, selected Iron Dome for defense against short-range threats. In 2011, Israel began operating the Iron Dome officially. The Iron Dome weapon defense system is the lowest layer of Israel's multi-layered air and missile defense umbrella. It's a mobile, all-weather air defense system developed by Raytheon Advanced Defense Systems and Israel Aerospace Industries. It consists of 3 components: radar, battle management component, and missile launcher. The system uses the radar to detect incoming projectiles. The radar tracks the projectile and sends information to the battle management component. The battle management component examines where the incoming projectiles will hit, and if the area of impact is estimated to fall in its purview, it commands the missile launcher to fire interceptors to neutralize the target in midair. Iron Dome has a first-of-its-kind multi-mission launcher that's designed to fire a variety of interceptor missiles. The interceptor is chosen depending on the threat. Iron Dome's Tamir interceptor missiles can strike down incoming threats launched from ranges of 2.5 miles or 4 kilometers to 44 miles or 70 kilometers. Tamir missile is equipped with electro-optical sensors and steering fins with proximity fuse blast warheads. Each Iron Dome battery includes 3 to 4 stationary launchers with 20 Tamir missiles and a battlefield radar. A single battery can defend up to nearly 60 square miles. Iron Dome is considered to be the most used missile defense system. 10 Iron Dome batteries protect Israel. According to Israel, it's been used to intercept more than 1,500 targets with a greater than 90% success rate since it was deployed in 2011. Though the data regarding success rate is often challenged by critics, there's no doubt the system has seen extensive real-world usage. For Israel, Iron Dome's main objective is to neutralize rockets and other artillery rounds. But for the US Army, it will act primarily as a defense against cruise missiles. So there's an important tactical difference, and the US military has a plan to address this. The 2 acquired batteries of Iron Dome will be operationally fielded and will be used to identify how Iron Dome can be used as part of the US Army's indirect fires protection capability, an American air defense architecture, when compared to how it's currently being used by Israel for countering incoming rockets and missiles at short range. The fact is that Iron Dome has seen significant usage, is low cost, and is immediately available, making it a perfect solution for the US Army's needs. Currently, the US Army's primary air defense weapon is the Patriot surface-to-air missile system, but Patriot Interceptor cost around $2 million each. US Army needed something that's much cheaper so that enough quantity of interceptor could be deployed. This is where Iron Dome comes into the picture. Tamir interceptor used by Iron Dome has a reported unit cost of $100,000 to $150,000. This means a battery of Iron Dome consisting of 20 Tamir interceptors can be deployed for the cost of about a single Patriot interceptor missile. This makes it far more cost-effective. Another important aspect is that Iron Dome is readily available to America. Iron Dome has received quite a bit of funding from the US government, and America's Raytheon actually manufactures 70% of Tamir interceptor. Iron Dome was selected as it satisfied all the requirements, including the cost. It remains to be seen how it fits into America's scheme of things.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.